Hello everyone and welcome to Smash Look It Delivers the Moon. Fraz here as always, and this is brought to you by Koken Interactive. Now this is a bit of a different Smash Look in a way. I was kind of wondering if I should just do Smash Look, but basically it's a first impressions on what is there currently. This game is not currently available. I've been lucky enough to be sent it over by the developers, who are actually launching a Kickstarter at the beginning of February, I believe. Well, that's what I was kind of told. But basically, this is a very intriguing game, the way this works. The game looks utterly fantastic. There's not much there yet. You've got like the starting of the game and everything, and the sort of intricacies and everything that goes on. And I'll show you what it's like. The game looks really fantastic, though. I don't know what graphics are running, but it's like this thing can play a maxed out thing and it's really well optimized. But essentially the idea of the game is, Earth resources are completely done. You're like the last hope of something, and the game's sort of a survival game in a way. You don't really get to do it, like you're meant to be exploring wreckages, but you don't get to do that in the current build. I believe that like, as time goes on, more and more will start to come out and everything. But this is a really great starting point to show you like essentially how the game looks, how it works, and what is like set to come. So I'm here now to show you guys a little bit about it, and hopefully you guys will be interested enough to, like, what I'll do is when the link, because it's not currently up of course, when the link goes live is I'll put it down in the description for what the Kickstarter and such, but I'll put the actual page of the developers and everything so you can check out more. But let us get into it, and I'll probably hush up because there's a bit of an intro you can see. One thing I would like to say is, it's just launched because this was sent over as a package sort of thing. You don't currently have options, really. Obviously that's probably going to be more than likely added, and please just keep that in mind because this is probably not even like a pre-alpha. This is probably like an initial build of like, here we've put everything together, just let people get their hands on it and everything. So keep that in mind while watching this and everything. One thing, if you do happen to come across this yourself, don't hit escape anytime after you enter the space station because the game will exit, I found. Anyway, let us launch it so you can see a bit more of what Deliver Us the Moon is about. Obviously we're quite a number of years in the future, so it was quite handy.
I'm afraid the worst has happened. Operation Global Remedy has failed, and we are looking at a vast depletion of the Earth's resources.
Should we engage on our final backup plan?
This astronaut is the only chance humanity has left for survival.
Are you aware this is a do or die mission? Once we launch, there's no turning back.
We have no choice. All mankind depends on it. Please, deliver us the moon. Deliver us.
Please. Deliver us. Please. Deliver us.
You already see, like, even the sound quality is really good. Now, there's one thing I want to, like, raise to you guys. Well, for one, this game looks really freaking good. Like, I don't know what it is, like, the attention to detail here and everything. I do know there is motion blur. There is definitely motion blur on this, and I wish I could take motion blur off, because it's sickening. I hate motion blur in games. I always take it off. But that's the only dig I really have about this sort of graphic type things. There's a lot of little sound bites here and there you're going to notice. Like, there's a sequence we're about to go into in about a minute or two, and it's just the amount of attention to detail sound quality wise is immense. Like, just every little nook and cranny you can hear and you're just like, wow. But like I said, the game looks really, really good. You've got F that's a wee flashlight, but you can walk around and everything, you can see everything. There's nothing to currently pick up in this area, but it's just more like, you can explore, you can run a little bit. The model of your character is really good. This is your character kind of playing. And as you hear, you're the last astronaut and everything, the last hope for humanity. What is going to happen? But we just press this. Go. But there's some music that comes into the game as well later on, and it's really outstanding. I really tip my hat to the developers to making like this. Like, I would be really, really surprised if this didn't manage to, like, they can put on such a, hopefully they'll put on such a Kickstarter that people will really get behind this, because I'm excited about this, like really excited about this. We've got a control room in there. Surprisingly enough, nobody's there. But you know, you can jump around if you want, you can run about and everything. The game's not sluggish. Like, this is sitting at a solid 60 FPS. Obviously, that's what I kind of record at. But solid 60 FPS, and it doesn't budge. And it looks really, really good. Like, really freaking good. Of course, we got a big rocket here. We've also got a nice sky. Like, a really nice sky. But we have to make our way up to the rocket. Like I said, the game doesn't particularly have much going on apart from I think it lasts about 20-30 minutes tops. So I'll try and show you guys that so you can get the initial idea, and then we'll keep up with the Kickstarter when it goes live. I'll definitely keep it out, and you know, if they want more coverage or if they want me to show it a bit more, show different areas to you guys, it'd be awesome. Like, there couldn't really be a series on this game yet because obviously I don't know how much the game's done, and it really depends on developers and everything. I'd probably love to because it looks like something, and just the amount of stuff that's happening. Now this is going to be awesome. Welcome to inside a cabin of stuff. Now you have a little menu here that tells you how to start up. It also tells you here though, you know, run button will cause a full system shutdown, so please, you know, do this and this. This is where I'm going to tell you is like kind of subtly pay attention to the little bits of sound bites that kind of go on in this, because it's really, really awesome. So right now it's telling us to start ground launch sequencer, which I believe is this one. So let's hit it. There we go. You hear all the noises coming on. Retract orbital access arm, which is orbital access arm. Start auxiliary power units, which is this one. This thing will start to get loud, please bear in mind. Activate sound suppression, which is that one. And hydrogen. And of course, lift off. I would kind of like this main screen here. Obviously, you can't really tell I'm turning because it's just all flailing around the place. But I would like this to be like almost a window to seeing space, because you kind of look out here and eventually it goes darker and it's like, you know, you believe you're in space because this shoots up straight into the sky. And it's just very sort of immersive. Like, this type of view would be kind of cool as a VR experience as well. I would believe it is. I've never actually been able to try out an Oculus or PlayStation VR or Steam Vive and everything, or HTC Vive, whatever the heck they're calling it. I've never actually been able to try out any of them, and I really want to get my hands on an Oculus. It would be awesome. But like, see, here we go. We're into the stars. Now the next area will actually come in once the screen will change. Don't do it beforehand, because otherwise you're going to go, well, things are going to go very bad. So we got to cut off the main engine, which is going to be that one. So that's the main engine, stage separation. Click this one. There we go, and boom. Essentially, as soon as that kind of goes up, the screen just blanks out, and then you end up going to the space station. Which, of course, is ironically not exactly all together. You'll soon see what I mean in a moment. But let's go. That says, whatever you do, as I said, don't hit escape right now if you happen to be playing this part of the game, because it will exit. It doesn't crash, it just like exit. I don't know if that's like maybe a default, like the developers have set that up because it's like a development build, and it just like goes, nope, that's you, let's see the game. There we go, and here we go. Into the space station. Also, there's no oxygen, but just, I don't know what it is, but it seems amazing. And we're gonna hit this, I believe, which turns this on. Lights all up. It just looks really outstanding. I don't know what it is, but it's really kind of captivating. You know, you're in space, you have oxygen and everything, and it's like, you know, you can jump. I do believe that's like the way this is. It's like, it's not completely, you know, accurate, but I believe from a gaming point, it's probably okay. I don't think you can actually go through here. Okay. But last time I didn't actually go through here because I was like, I don't know where this actually goes. Oh, that's actually oxygen. Nice. So there's obviously different areas. Like, you're meant to go straight along, but I was wondering what you could actually do if you click that. But that gave us some oxygen, which is always quite handy. I believe we're going to go through the same amount of oxygen we just used getting along there. There go. And that, you just have to kind of turn these on, so it's like turning the station back on. Although I don't know why it's on in the first place. You'd think these things would stay on, you know, for obvious reasons. Not to crash down or anything like that. Anything over here that I can grab a hold of? Nope. The music is pretty outstanding, and it feels almost, you know, epic-like, you know, because you're in space. It's... well, our planet looks tiny from space. Do we want to go that way? Let's see what's down this way. I believe that's a canister there of oxygen. Thank you for your lovely canister of oxygen. So from what we're reading about Delivers the Moon, you are actually, in fact, you know, you do have to seek out refugees and everything for, like, supplies, I believe. That's what I've been reading, but the game kind of, it does stop you. Like, the build seems to run to the point where you actually just go outside onto the moon, so it's something to kind of keep a mind on. And there we go. Now the game does take a little bit to load, not too much. It actually loads, I think it's like 10 seconds or something. But I mean, I hope you guys are really liking the look of this. Obviously, you're not seeing much. It's kind of like setting up the type of game and everything, you know. And then suddenly turns, you know, horror style. I get very spooked out by this, but it's not really meant to be horror style. I don't think so. This is where I'm going to eat those words. And Apollo... I forget the movie. It's got space rock spidery things. I believe, like these doors here say, you know, in case of emergency, applying high voltage will cause this door to open. It's not there. I believe it's in here. Let's see. Thank you. So you get this gun and then everything shuts because life hates you. You can also run with this, but you can hit Q and it puts away and you just jump back to doing normal, but... Pop. Pop. That one doesn't work, but the one that's out here does. Pop. I don't know what it is, but like even just all the light sources look really fantastic in this game. Let's get up these stairs. Anything else I can open? Yep, there is this I can open. Thank you. There's not actually really anything in here. I don't know why this is here, but I don't know if I missed something here. Like, there is this here, and I don't know if it's actually for anything. But there doesn't appear to be anything in there you really actually need. Let's get along here and into this door. Pop. I don't need to go that way. I know what I'm kind of doing. And I know, like, I've kind of explored everywhere else. Like, the station is pretty big, or for what you get at first, but there's also, like, most of the game obviously isn't there currently. But for what you do get currently is quite nice. And, you know, it's good to see what the game looks like. And, you know, they've got the animations in, they've got the sound quality in, you can already see the effort they're putting in, and the type of quality you're going to get. Right, so this is activate your ASE, which is droid and pedestal. Pedestal lifted once, and then you got to activate the power. So we got to get this guy. Come here. Also, you know, like this is a big guy. Let's pop you here. Let's drag this out. So pop. We need to get this one here. Nope. Then we're going to get this one. I'm gonna go up into the room and activate it. Pedestal. Oh, the pedestal's not lifted yet. There we go. These all activated? Yep. And there we go. Activate. Activate. It's like feel of Frankenstein. It's like, yes, you will come alive now. And out it comes. We're just gonna go out and meet our little friend. Hello. You alive? You alive and kicking? Come on. Down you come. Also, this is your own companion for the game. So get used to him. Come on then. Go this way. He follows you around because he's so cute, and then bashes into things like the stairs. Basically, you have to take this, and then it leads you outside. Like it's like almost like a key, which I believe. Where'd you go? Now, if you do run away and it happens to get stuck or anything, it will just teleport towards you, which is always quite handy. Huh? Where is it? Let's run up here. There you go. See, it just kind of teleports towards you. It's quite a nice little thing, you know. It's not going to get stuck. This is the door we actually have to go on, so get your butt in. I do like the fact that it just runs up and just kind of flails over it. It's like, yeah, this works. This does its thing. And we just walk in here. Now, last time, it done it again. It gets stuck in the middle and kind of flailed around, so it's probably one thing they're going to have to look at. There's also oxygen down here. Warning, no oxygen. Ah, that's the door to open. There's nothing else going on. I don't know if these doors are going to be like openable in one way or they open throughout the game as you go along. This door doesn't open. Like when I was first down here, I was like, where'd I go, where'd I go? None of the doors were opening, but this one opens. You can't actually see. I want to ride one of these. Can I take the... If I can take this and ride across the moon, that'd be awesome. Look how fantastic this really looks. I can't wait to see more of this and play a bit more, but hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed what seeing there. Like, you've got points over there that I believe you can go to as like maybe the wreckages that they're on about with the game. But sadly, that is us at the end of like what we can play at the moment for Deliver Us the Moon. Obviously, I would love to see a bit more and be able to show you a bit more, but as the game goes along, I'm going to try and keep in touch with the developers to try and produce a bit more for you guys so you can actually see what we actually get to do in the moon. But ideally, it's, you know, it's a survival game. You're going to be having to survive, and there'll be an end goal of some sort. But I really, really look forward to what they bring to the table with this, because one thing is for sure, it looks fantastic, and the sound quality of the game is amazing. So hopefully, all the best of them, really. Anyway, guys, this has again been a smash look at Deliver Us the Moon. I will leave as much details in the description below for looking up the game and everything, and when the Kickstarter goes live, I will put that in as well. So thank you very much for watching, though, and I shall see you all next time.